really, that's a very interesting point. It brings me to something else that I read that I really agreed with, and that is that your wife introduced you to another way of being, and sometimes that's a very terrifying thing. And you've said it. You come from South Central. You know, there's a particular way of being that is that represents that area. Then there's the fact that you are a black man, and then there's the fact that you didn't have these expectations for expanding and growing and becoming the man that you are. So there's all of that. So, you know, talk to that a little bit, and also put it into context of what we see happening in the wider society. Just the other day, I was reading about this young man, Reggie Bush, who, you know, was great, is apparently still, because I'm not big on sports and whatnot, but. And here he is having to give back the Heisman Trophy because of some things that he did. He you know, do you see any connection between this whole concept of sea of circles?
Yes, again, for me, it's just a simple understanding of positive and negative emotions. If you positively believe that you're going to be a great football player, then you just follow your heart and do what you love. If you kind of want to force it, want it not just to be a great football player, but you also want to be a millionaire, this or that. Like Reggie Bush also got a Kardashian woman. Yeah, again, he suffers from the same thing I did as a young man, thinking that this is the way to be the millionaire, be the guy with the hot girl, have the fast car, which is what got him into trouble in school. So all these absolutes begin to unbalance his circle. And now that imbalance comes back to you in these crazy ways. You know, the Heisman Trophy has to be taken away because you forced it as opposed to allowing it. So again, if we begin to think about our emotions and how we feel about things, you know, if you don't know why it is you're doing something, it's an absolute. Right? You're just following what somebody may have told you or an assumption. You don't really know why you want it. It's like my daughter, and she wanted her cell phone. You have to tell me a reason.
So like my brother.
Should get a cell phone. If there's no reason, then you won't go for something. If you have a reason, then you'll achieve it. And that's basically something I try and teach my daughter. Don't force life. Find a reason for it. If you can find a reason for it, then you can bring it in. If you have no reason for it, then you don't have it in your life. And when you force it, then you wind up getting it. But like, you know, with all those consequences, you know, like what they say with the genie, you know, be careful what you wish for. You'll get it, and it might not be everything you thought it was supposed to be.
Because